Hello everyone and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing Valentine's Day nails. But first I'm super excited to announce that within the next couple weeks I'll be doing a collaboration with Maria, and you can find her on CraftyB's channel. Her line work is truly amazing and I feel so privileged to be collaborating with her. So check out her link in the description box below and hit that subscribe and alarm button to look out for our videos coming up in the next couple of weeks. So now I'm going to start with a clean set of my hard gel nails. As you can see, the icicle, I left the icicle look underneath because we're going to be covering it anyway, and I may want to do a design with that kind of a texture anyway. So I'm going to start with Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel Rapsody Red, and I'm going to be applying the first coat on my index, middle, and ring finger. And I love this color. It's one of the ones that just comes on so smooth. It does apply a little transparent, so depending on what you're doing, you'll definitely need to put it in a second coat. So for my application, I'm just going to apply a second coat to the middle finger. And also I'm going to give plenty of time to dry since this is regular nail polish. Now I'm taking Sheek White by Gelish, and I'm going to apply this to my thumb and my pinky. And this is a gel polish, so I will be curing this under a lamp after each application. And apologies for the focus. So now I'm going to take my Gummy Jelly by Nail Couture, and I'm taking my Shiny by Nail Couture, and I'll be applying a thin layer of this on my thumb, index, and pinky. Right now I'm putting this on my ring finger because unfortunately my video went out of focus for the 3 nails and I was so upset about it, but you know, the good thing about it is that the application is fairly the same for these 4 nails, so now you get this really clear look at applying these little metallic hearts on my ring finger, and it definitely sped up the video by a lot. So at least you're able to see me apply these little decals on one nail at least, as opposed to sitting through all 4 of them. But I'm just kind of staggering this. I thought these hearts were really cute. They're kind of 3D because they have some curvature in those little heart humps there, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for them. But basically I'm just building this nail with a bunch of little metal hearts, and we're going to be giving the nails like a 3D look to it by applying some hard gel after. But this is basically what I did, like I said, for the other 3 nails. I just chose different colors, and for the thumb I did like random pattern colors. So after curing that, I'm going to take some hard gel by Gelish, and I'm going to generously put down some hard gel over this whole thing. Now, for people that don't like thick nails, this isn't going to be the design for you. I normally don't like thick nails, but the only way to do this was to make them thick, because my nail already had been filed down thin enough, and when I applied the heart decals, it's 3D, so there's a little thickness to it just by the 3D design itself, and then when you apply the hard gel, you want to apply enough to cover the whole thing, because as you can see in some of my other nails, if you don't apply enough and you file down, you'll actually file down the hearts. And although for me it left like a cool industrial look showing the, you know, the aluminum underneath, that might not be something that you like. So you'll have to apply generously the hard gel. And after you cure it, as you see here, I am now taking some different grit files to file down a little bit the nail and to shape up the edges. So earlier, before, you saw some of the hearts kind of overlap outside the edge of the nail. That was okay because, you know, I'm just going in and filing off that excess, so the edge is a clean line. And I'm trying not to file too much, because as you can see already, some parts where there aren't too much hard gel, I ended up filing some of the color code on those hearts. I mean, if I went super thick on the hard gel and I didn't care about smoothing it out so much, that could have been avoided. But at this point, I mean, I already did a lot of that on the thumbnail, if you caught it in this video already. So, and I didn't think it was terrible. So, some filing is going to happen, and that happens with anything that you do an overlay with. So I'm just running down through the different file grids, and now I'm using a buffer, and I'm just doing this to smooth out the harsh lines that a coarse file would leave, because we're clear coating this after, so that we can reveal all the dimension in between this inlay here. So scratchy lines are not that attractive for this design. I'm taking some nail cleanser and I'm just cleaning off the dust. Then I'll be taking my Top It Off clear top coat from Gelish, and we'll be applying this on each of the nails that we had done this heart design on. And as you can see, like, it already looks so 3D. It's pretty cool. And then, you know, when you have a closer look at it, it's like one of those trippy things. And apply a thin coat. This is already thick enough, and you don't want to flood everything that you've done. After I've given that a cure, I'm taking some nail cleanser and wiping off the sticky layer. So now I'm going to take my Born Pretty stamping plate, BPL015, and I'm going to be taking my Born Pretty stamping polish. I'll leave links for both these in the description box below, and I'll be applying a generous amount over this little design. It's two lovebirds with a heart in the middle. Scrape that off using my stamper to pick up the stamp and apply it on my middle finger. And if you have one of these kind of stampers, you can look through the end. It's double-ended, but you can remove one of the ends so you can see where you're putting this on your nail. And I've had this stamper for a few years now, so it's my old faithful. It's nothing fancy, but it does what I needed to do, as you can see here. So now I'm going to be taking some more of that gummy jelly and the shiny, and I wanted to apply just a sampling of each of these hearts in the middle nail just to keep the design fluid. So I'm applying the black heart in the middle, the pink heart on the right, and the red heart on the left. No particular reason, but I do love black, as you may know, so I just happened to put it in the middle. And now I'm taking, after I cured that, I'm going to take some hard gel and do the same thing that we did to the other nails. Now, since there's only one fat row of this 3D hearts, the hard gel application is not going to be as smooth. You're going to have that hump in the middle, so you just have to build it up to make it look at least not too awkward. So after curing that, I'm going to cleanse it with nail cleanser and continue with filing like I did with the other nails. And that got out of frame a little bit, but you get the idea. And for this, I really wanted to be careful with filing because I did not want to accidentally file the color off those hearts. I wanted to retain as much of the color as possible, so this nail I left a little thick. I mean, they're all thick, so whatever. And now I'm buffing it. So this is underneath is my Melodysusie dust collector. It's been working very well, and I'll leave a link for that below. But definitely a game changer when you're filing, and for me, like filing every week constantly. So after cleansing that, I'm going to apply a clear top coat as I did with the others, give it a cure, and then nail cleanse it again to remove the sticky layer. So now I'm going to be applying a Nourish Cuticle Oil by Gelish. And I'm going to be putting this on each of the nails and rubbing it in. And this is the end result. My Valentine's Day nails, they're so cool. I mean, I don't like thick nails, but I love the effect that it left. I mean, and that red on red I thought was a little muddy, but when you look at it, especially in person, it's very super trippy. It's so cool. And the middle nail with the two lovebirds, it's the cutest. Definitely a lot of love on these nails. Well, I hope you enjoyed this design as much as I did. It was very nice to have it under 15 minutes considering my video filming part of it just totally went out of whack for most of it. But at least you got to see at least one nail of how I did it. And again, check out Maria from CraftyB's channel, and definitely share, like, and subscribe. Hit that alarm button on both of our channels so that you can catch our collaboration that we will be doing the next couple of weeks. I'm so excited and I can't wait. I think it's going to be really cool, but I can't tell you what we are intending on doing. But I'll leave all the info for that in the description box below. And I wanted to thank you all again for coming back, or for first timers watching this video, and I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye.